First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw.
Hey, you all right?
I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy.
That's actually what
You got any
I
idea?
do not. However, I've been putting... You should be
I appreciate it.
That's exactly...
Fine, Troy.
You're the best. Thanks so much.
Can't wait.
And guys, do you believe in miracles? Guys?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck!
This is the best talent the GM could afford? Ugh, I shudder to think of what they spend on catering.
Well, actually, the GM asked me to bring in my favorite vegan recipes.
Oh, great. And the GM's gonna pay for that slop?
Wait, I was supposed to get paid? Not the other way around?
After rumors and an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut.
267 pounds, the hardcore icon, the hardcore icon, Hardcore Eddie!
This guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves.
I'm sure that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that. Fall-away slam. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. Ooh!
Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, what a kick. Oh, ouch.
And Buck took a battering there.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus. Oh, connects dead on.
Punch lands.
I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
Oh, tossed aside.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Ooh, goes tumbling to the outside.
Adrian looking
Taking flight. Look out below.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Wait for it. Oh, Alabama slam. That was smart by him. Oh, just manhandling their opponent. And there's a fall-away slam. And the scary thing is, these attacks...
What are they going to do here? Oh, the clover leaf! Check out the... Finds the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault. He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
Round and around. Look at this velocity. Spiked. Outlook is bad for Buck. Cover. What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him?
We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now. You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, Florida. Weighing in at 267 pounds. The hardcore icon. The hardcore icon. Hardcore Eddie.
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here. The legitimate businessman, Tony D'Angelo.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, a former All-American wrestler, now taking over all of WWE.
Now, that's pretty impressive, given his family's background in waste management. Anyone in the ring tonight is going to learn a harsh lesson. You don't...
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Oh, what a neck breaker.
Ooh, backhanded. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Chop down with the axe handle.
Oh, man. Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. Ooh.
He's able to reverse it.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Oh, that got turned around on D'Angelo.
And there's the follow-away slam.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Tony D'Angelo hyping up the crowd. Sky high.
Oh, schoolboy applied to put this one away.
He forces a break before the count of 2.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him. Bang! Oh, look out. It's on now.
Batten down the hatches. These two, neither superstar giving an inch here.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Boom! Knee trembler.
And retaliates with a counter.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here?
Fall-away slam!
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. From the top.
Double axe handle.
Going for a pin attempt.
Kicks out at just 1.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Oh, look at this power. This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
And a drop. D'Angelo one step ahead. Oof. He's starting to feel the results of this pounding.
And Tony D living up to his reputation, sending a direct message there.
Might be going high risk here.
To the sky. Great ring awareness saved him. Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there. Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
The count continues.
Time to get back in there. Wait for it. Boom! Alabama slam.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Now watch the precision with this strike. Oh my, what a splash.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here.
Up the rope he goes.
Oh, look out. Through the air.
It connects. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
He gets back into the ring.
Big impact off the neck breaker.
Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange. Look out! Oh no!
Stone pile driver.
This ends now.
2. He kicks out somehow.
I can't believe this whole arena's in shock. Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall.
Wait. Oh, what are they going to do here?
Check out the torque on the back.
He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can.
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. Gosh.
Tagged with a punch. Bending back suplex imminent.
Simple waist lock, but able to block into an arm drag.
Clothesline.
Dropping the elbow.
Shoot slam on the rope. Man. Boom. Looking for the front waist lock.
Countered into an arm drag.
All the way up. The big time powerbomb. Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
On his stomach. Boston Crab. Boston Crab locked in. Continuing to torture the back here.
The Crab locked in. Nice counter.
D'Angelo heading up top.
From way up, punch to the stomach, and stopped in their track. Oh, God. Snake eyes.
Jeez, D'Angelo is really leaking now.
And he tosses him back in now.
Tony is completely out of sorts here.
Look out. Tombstone pile driver. D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
Shoulders down. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from a rival promotion.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay. And try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
It's like we share the same brain. I'll put in a call to my props and gags guy right away.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from another promotion that shall not be named. But now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our unified championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, and the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk about participation trophies.
Oh, come on, Saxton, they're trolling. What better way to get under Mutiny's skin than by knocking off their precious Unity titles? turn up the heat tonight.
They're already feeling it. Already feeling the energy of the crowd.
There's a lot of pride that comes with being a member of the LWO. Each and every one of these members are mighty proud of what they're a part of.
And that pride translates into their top-level performance in the ring.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Presenter and Zelina Vega, the LWO. And their opponents, the hardcore icon, the hardcore icon, Hardcore Eddie, and the specialist, the Russian gladiator, the technician, Brittany.
No joking around here. The unified tag titles are serious business tonight.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Well, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
Poorly timed offense there. Bam!
Come on, count along if you want. The 10 beats of the Byron.
Shot after shot after shot. Beats of the Byron. The champ just striking at will. Merciless display towards the challenger.
Oh, God, jarring impact. Oh!
Ooh, sharp kick. Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Nice arm drag.
Lifted and completely helpless here. She makes the tag.
Get a little creative here. Oh my gosh, what a lariat. And a stop to the gut too.
Ah, a blow to the breadbasket. Oh, stomping away.
Attack to the midsection.
Boom! Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
Looks to their partner and tags out. Wait Wait for it.
Alabama slam.
Power like that is what makes our champion so intimidating.
Getting tossed around. That is the champion demanding respect, saying I can control you anytime I want to.
Way to avoid that.
Goes into the corner. He's placed into a precarious position.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring.
Bam! Suplex.
Clearly an attack that... Oh, look at this power. Look at this strength.
Superhuman. Military press slam. Dropping the elbow. Boom.
Del Toro out of harm's way. Springboard, but nobody home. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Crash landing.
Pin attempt by the champion. Gets the shoulder up after one there.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
What are they going to do here? Oh, the clover leaf!
Check out the torque on the back.
Got this one locked in.
Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being.
Ooh, Alabama slam. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
On his stomach. Busted crab. Busted crab. Pin to decide the championship. Shoulders down to retain. Chance down. This one's for the champion into the pin. For the title.
And the glory.
He gets the kick out after the one.
He's still got life in this matchup.
Down across the neck. Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him. He gets the tag.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Wait for it. Oh, Alabama slam. Brought down with a neck breaker.
And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow. He manages to slip out of the way.
Oh, man. Cover. We got a new champ here. And the champ gets free in one.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Hoist their opponent all the way up. Just holding their opponent there. Looks like 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. They can go all night. All night long.
Scramble back to her partner and gets the tag.
Neck breaker. He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming. Look out!
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
Dropping the elbow.
Ooh. 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 Boom.
Shoulders are down to retain.
Got him. And the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, the Hardcore Icon, Hardcore Eddie, and the Specialist, the Russian Gladiator, the Technician, Brittany.
The long history this new duo shares was evident here tonight as the Unified Champs look...
I see what you're doing here with these unified championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique. And we're all set for some hijinks and hard hits. And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you've got a toxic attraction to our Unified Champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the Unified Champs haven't overlooked their opponents here tonight. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
It's time to see if she's got it all figured out. Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever. Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The War Raiders titles now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is full.
No joking around here. The unified tag titles are serious business tonight.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called unified champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey. Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done.
One strong attack after another.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power. I think you're right.
Vertical suplex.
Nice. Repeated displays of power are painting an ugly picture here. Ooh, man.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here?
Fallaway slam!
And Eric can't stop any offense coming his way.
Every form of offense Eric attempts is being neutralized.
Uh-oh.
She gets around the attack.
DDT! Planted. Scaling the turnbuckle here. Up high.
She went airborne and missed.
And the tag's made.
Ooh, double axe handle. Evasive maneuvering there. Double underhook suplex.
Brought down with a DDT.
Good night. Good grief. Take it over. Go for the win here.
Kick out at one.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out.
A quick reversal from her. Look at this. Armbreaker.
Uh-oh, arms are trapped. No way to protect himself.
Boy, this. Stomp after stomp after stomp.
Every strike more devastating than the last. And a stomp to the gut.
Valhalla isn't being given any room to recover.
Valhalla's having trouble assessing the situation. Look at this superhuman power.
Oh, man, what a power bomb.
Getting laid out has to have the challenger rethinking their strategy. Something has to change here.
Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here.
That power bomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Buffet of strikes.
Utilizing a little penchak salap.
Oh, just unloading. Now she's unleashing everything she has.
And she's chopping her opponent down with each blow.
SmackDown always trying to prove that it's the A show. Hopefully we see some A-grade action soon.
Harlem sidekick.
Stopping their opponent.
Forearm smash.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
And the title's still up for grabs.
Somehow, some way.
Drops a knee. And more.
Just punishing her opponent.
Doling out as much damage as possible. Looking to silence the challenger once and for all. DDT! Planted.
Valhalla is in big cover.
We're going to shut this down.
And the champs retain.
Here are your winners. Tag Team Champions, the Hardcore Icon, the Hardcore Icon, Hardcore Eddie, and the Specialist, the Russian.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes? Is that a thing? Ugh, nah, we wouldn't have time to train them.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up. The Unified Champions.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match. and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the NXT Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, the Specialist, the Russian Gladiator, the Technician, Brittany, and the Hardcore Icon, Hardcore Eddie.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our Tag Team Championship match. And this is the one I've been waiting for all day, Cole. What these teams can do inside that ring never ceases to amaze me. There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity Championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified Champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some, in some way, for some time.
Ooh!
Oh, he had that scouted.
Neck breaker. And now the Hunter has a weak prey about to pounce. Down with a backbreaker. And now applying extra pressure. This is agonizing. He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change.
Tag.
Needed a midsection. Bang to the neck.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Oh, no. Eyes on the target. Devastating impact to the back. Narrowly escaping there.
Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow.
Big time power slam. Oh, goodness. Blasted right into the corner.
Vintage move here. The Cobra Clutch is hope.
She's looking for a way out. She drops a few elbows and fights her way out of the hole.
JC Jane is just begging for a fight.
Suicide dive.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful. Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
And she reversed it.
Oh, DDT!
Our champion is getting rocked a little.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
She might want to turn her attention back to the match at hand.
And finally recognizes the count and gets back into the ring. Needed a midsection.
she's saying, I still have plenty left in the tank. What is she going for here?
Oh, God. You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to win, you're trying to keep your opponent down indefinitely.
She escapes the attack.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off.
Samoan driver. And JC is taking on a lot of offense now.
Jane is really having trouble with her defense. She tags her partner into the action.
Planted with a neck breaker.
Wait for it. Boom! Alabama slam. That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable. And there's the fallaway slam. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions. And she makes the tag.
And that attack was enough to shake up Lexus.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power.
I think you're right. That with one arm.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. And JC is taking on a lot of offense now.
Yeah, JC's being completely neutralized.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Oh, punishment. He's
into the cover.
The feet are on the ropes. Come on.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Oh, look at this power. This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
That is something else. Rough landing. Wait for it. Oh, Alabama slam.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
What a suplex. There is full concentration on demolishing the competition right now.
Boom. Wow, that is some impressive strength. Dominator.
Big elbow drop. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Breaker. Punch.
Ooh. And the champ's in really rough shape now.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
There's the pin. Can Lexus do it? He's able to beat a 2 count.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. Measured stomp right to the gut.
Followed up by another to the chest.
Turning the tables.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam. All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Look out!
Oh, no! Stone pile driver. This ends now. Going for the cover. And a kick out of only one.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count. Swinging neck breaker. Hoist their opponent all the way up. Just holding their opponent there. That's a 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. They can go all night.
Down with one arm. Oh, what a kick. Oh.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Clothesline in the corner. The champion taking a task here.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Tossed back into the ring.
All the way up for a suplex. No. Wiggles free.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Just manhandling their opponent. And there's the fall-away slam.
Clothesline in the corner. Uh-oh. She fights back with the counter.
And JC Jane wants more from her opponent.
Punch connects.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
And a clothesline. Bam! Suplex. Big drop.
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
He just flipped the script there.
This could be it. It could end right here.
And the pin is broken by the champion. I don't know what more the superstar can do to put him away.
Effective dodge there.
Look at this power. This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
That is something else. Rough landing.
Round and around. Look at this velocity.
Tombstone pile driver. The champ delivering when it counts.
King's legs are teetering. He might have nothing left. Oh, she has bet.
Look out! Tombstone pile driver. This might be it. The champ might keep it here.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense. Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Hey, it's good to see you. Have you got a minute?
For you or for that taco bar? Because a certain #1 draft pick is about to go to town on a chimichanga.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. And as silly as those unified tag titles were, they did seem to get under their skin.
The unified tag titles? Silly? Oh, I'm glad my partner is over on SmackDown so she doesn't have to hear this. Now, well, I've got you. I want to pitch you a brand new, completely original idea. The Unison Tag Team titles. Huh?
No.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like the threat they think they are is the wrong move. Show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus. That's how we break them.
So, are you saying you want a match with Priest? Because I'm sure he'd be willing to show up for a fight.
Eventually, but not yet. Let's make JD McDonough look like a clown first. That shouldn't be hard.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and Trons around here?
It's JD McDonough, but with some new music.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonough.
Look at JD trying to play this cool. He's attempting to strut his way to the ring, but it sounds like he should be heading to a three-ring circus.
Good one, Saxton. Whoever pulled this one off's earning some major points in my book. But we'll see if this throws McDonough off his game or lights a fire under him.
And now a man who's no stranger to bending the rules for a laugh.
And his opponent from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 267 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Hardcore Icon, Hardcore Eddie!
You can almost make out a slight smirk as he makes his way down the ramp. If he's behind JD's musical mishap, he's certainly enjoying the moment.
And why wouldn't he, Corey? These are classic mind games. And if he's the one behind them, he should enjoy this. At least until the match starts.
Let's see if he's still laughing after the bell rings.
Despite the unexpected soundtrack to start things off, it's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last and laughing loudest are two very different things. Scooped up. What are we looking for here? A fall-away slam. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
And JD gets out of the way.
Launching himself in the ropes. And right into the pin. Uh-oh. And he manages to kick out at one.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
And planted them with a well-executed DDT.
He dodges out of danger. Wait for it.
Alabama slam.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Just launched. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. Oh, just manhandling their opponent. Fall-away slam.
Such a potent display of power and control there.
Back into the ring now. That kick will stop you in your tracks.
And stays one step ahead. Neckbreaker.
Ouch. Oh, what are they going to do here? Oh, the clover leaf.
Check out the torque on the back.
He's in excruciating pain. The whole... Fighting to get out of it. Yes, he makes an escape.
There is some power behind that punch. Devastation.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Sliding back into the ring. Sleeper slam.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already. Nice job dodging contact there.
Trading back and forth blows now.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Ooh, vicious headbutt.
Oh, they got their opponent's leg and arms trapped.
For the neck crank.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out? Takes a lot of power to break that up.
Double stomp.
JD with an explosive sequence here.
Let's see what McDonough can do with the opportunity.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam.
For that.
Just manhandling their opponent.
A fall-away slam.
The power on display right now is ridiculous.
He quickly slides into the ring. Ow! Bam! Oof!
Wait for it. Whoa! Alabama slam.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Submission cinched in.
Reverses the pin attempt.
Turning it around here.
A kick into it, too.
How? Target square on McDonough. Trouble's coming. Round and around. Look at this velocity. Spiked. This spells trouble for McDonough.
Into the pinfall for the victory.
He wins! He wins!
Here is your winner, the Hardcore Icon, the Hardcore Icon, Hardcore Eddie!
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too. You're gonna need it.
Here's the ever-smiling Joker, unfazed even with rumors of a mutiny invasion swirling tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 267 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Hardcore Icon, Hardcore Eddie!
It's almost unnerving how calm he looks, especially with the looming threat of mutiny tonight.
Well, Saxton, when you see life as one big joke, nothing seems too serious. Not even an impending invasion. For him, it's just part of the show.
With tensions high, let's turn our focus to the action in the ring.
Alert the authorities. Dirty Dom is on the premises.
I thought snitches get stitches, Corey.
I'm not ratting on Dom. I'm telling the lawmen to watch their backs.
As this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they considered me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential. Kick lands. Oh, man. Oh. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Oh, running elbow drop on target. And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Dominic needs to reassert himself back in this match.
Fallaway slam! Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Oh, right to the throat. Rapid fire combo
finds them.
We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT Mutiny Invasion we were warned about.
Hey, pay attention!
Fallon Henley and J.D. McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
They're trying to get in that door.
His hand is stuck.
I think there's glue on the door handle.
Fallon Henley's seen enough.
That did not go as planned.
Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here.
Taken out by some kind of tripwire.
That'll hurt.
And down comes a barrage of ladders.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrified?
A shocking turn of events.
Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing is everything. And tonight, the timing was impeccably disastrous.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most...
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
And here he is, our ringleader of tomfoolery.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 267 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Hardcore Icon, Hardcore Eddie!
He's been talking a big game and outsmarting Mutiny. Tonight he faces Damian Priest to prove he's as tough as he talks.
Exactly, Corey. He's ready to use this no DQ match to show that some folks fit better in a clown car than a wrestling ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up. This no DQ circus is about to begin.
Priest is here, ready to deliver some punishment.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Priest is a superstar who uses his size and power to dominate foes.
Damian moves extremely well for a man his size, making him even harder to contend with.
Now, trust me, there is nothing easy about taking Priest on.
For several weeks now, our resident prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble, and setting the stage for tonight's No Disqualification match.
He's looking to turn embarrassment into an art form. But will Damian Priest just be another one of his punchlines, or will he flip the script?
Hang on, is that Doink the Clown's music?
Looks like Priest's problems are ballooning.
Doink's in the ring.
Making his presence known now.
What could have warranted this?
Cover, is it enough? No, a kick out.
Not time to expect victory yet. Great way to break down your opponent.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Returning to the ring now. And a well-timed counter.
Countering each other again and again.
Oh, man.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. And well-timed maneuver there.
Boom! One wicked attack after another.
And did you hear the impact of that? I don't care who you are. You can't take consecutive attacks like that without it affecting you.
That'll have you walking funny.
And Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
This is where that calm of Priest will be tested.
Looks like that really got him there. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. I don't know what he's got planned with that, but I know it ain't good.
What a knockout punch! Oh, man.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
A fall-away slam. I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
Ooh. Momentum is
completely in his corner now.
Yeah, this is exactly what he'd hoped for. Able to make a timely escape. Ooh. Wait for it. Boom! Alabama slam. That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster. This one's heading to the outside.
I don't know what they're looking for here. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Whoa.
Nice clothesline. Oh, my gosh! Just a debilitating neck breaker.
And he gets set back into the ring. He might put him away here. He kicks out with authority.
Maybe that was just to keep his opponent off balance.
Shoulders down, this could be it.
And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Close call, but not enough yet. He quickly gets out of dodge. Getting out of harm's way.
And he has an answer for Priest.
Clothesline. What impact.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at
pin. Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
And now a pin of their own.
Turns the tables. Shoulders down. Hold it, overdoses it. Shoulders down. Oh, somehow.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Driven down. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Able to avoid heavy contact.
To gain the advantage.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. Digging the steel steps right into them. Disgusting. Whip back into the ring. Priest, elevated flatliner. for the victory.
Is this it? Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup. Catches them with a jawbreaker.
Proof these superstars have done their homework. Escape that in a hurry. Snapping the neck.
Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt.
We could be moments away from Priest's doom.
Round and around. Look at this velocity. Oh, no. Stone pile driver.
This ends now.
2. Kicked out.
Damian Priest rising from the brink with a hell of a kick out.
I think there's still some shock in the air over the fact that didn't produce a pinfall.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Ouch. Pop right on the stomach. Creates.
Nice takedown. Stack for the pin.
Hold on.
Trying to steal one here. Able to turn it into a cover of their own.
Oh, turning the pin around.
Turns it around and the shoulders are down. He got the shoulder up in time.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
There it is. Reversal.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
And he slides him back to the mat. Sent flying out of the ring here. Ascending to the top rope.
Taking flight.
Priest timed that one. I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
Uh-oh. Countered right into the powerbomb. And what's he looking for here?
Come on, you don't need to use that. You gotta dodge just in time.
Alabama slam.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Ooh, sent straight into the ring post.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick. And you can see that offense was aimed directly at his skull.
Round and around. Look at this velocity.
Spiked. That's the WWE equivalent of a helmet-to-helmet hit right there.
2 count. Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
The hardcore icon, the hardcore icon, Hardcore Eddie!
And with a flourish of clown-themed weapons, he secured the win. You got to admit, his theatrics were perfectly executed tonight.
Absolutely, Corey. He not only brought the tricks, but he used every one to his advantage.
Giant hammers, a clown shoe, booby traps. You know, in the future, maybe let's talk things through first.
No way. You would have just said no. I wanted to have a little fun.
I just want to be in the loop. And for the record, I like fun as much as the next guy.
I don't think that's true.
But it wasn't just fun, it was a statement. I talked to Dominic Mysterio. He was 100% gearing up to join Mutiny. But after what you pulled off, he's staying put. And I bet he's not the only one.
Who can resist joining the side with the best pranks?
Bailey and KO are dealing with a lot of heat right now. The ranks are starting to question their leadership. I'm sure of it.
Good. We need that doubt to spread. Every crack we can make in their armor is another step towards taking back control.
And if we can crack people up while cracking Mutiny's armor, that's a win-win.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? And that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The following there you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity championships are... out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Wait for it. Oh, Alabama slam.
The champ is digging deep, using every last drop of power. Gets driven into the corner.
Big offense could be coming here.
Check out this power. Military press way up there.
That was ridiculous.
Oh, this is just flat-out punishment.
Oh, my gosh.
Flatliner.
Man, face first.
Rollins might need to adapt a little better after that.
Finds the roll-up.
A kick out before the referee can get to one.
Not even close to down and out at this point. Boom.
On the second row. Oh, Enziguri.
What a double axe handle.
Driving down with the axe handle.
Looking for the ripcord. Ripcord lariat.
Turned inside out.
Seth is being overwhelmed.
This can't be how Rollins envisioned his night going.
Hard on side kick. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Followed by a forearm smash. Flatliner. Tossed by the neck. The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
Crank in the head. Successive attacks have him staggering.
He has to find a way to break up this offense.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Getting tagged in. Scooped up. What are we looking for here?
And there's the follow-away slam. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Oh, a spine buster. Big splash.
Comes crashing down with a big-time splash.
Strikes with a kick.
Just like that, Rollins dodges. Boom! Alabama slam.
Grabs the leg.
Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
Any of Rollins' defenses have been pegged.
Oh, what a slam.
What power. What dominance.
Placing him in the corner here. Oh, my God.
Oh, this could be over.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Ooh! Double axe handle smash. Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
To the sky!
And he gets delivered back into the ring. DDT!
Planted. The champ with the pin.
The challenger's able to kick out.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point.
Uh-oh. Harlem side kick.
Caught with a DDT.
Here's the pin. Title could be decided. And only gets a 1 count.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Uh-oh. Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
Rollins has to devise a new plan. Elbows to the temple. He's reversing the momentum on him.
That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Both arms trapped. This will not end well. Rapid fire stomps to the back.
And that core area really getting lit up.
Takedown, the arm is trapped. This is grueling. Look at the torque happening here.
It's like living in a torture chamber. This can't last much longer.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission. Super kick!
She managed to avoid that offense.
Oh, DDT!
She's ready to go all out, and she's letting her opponent know it. And tag! He finally made it.
Look at this. This can't be good. Oh, right to the throat. The champion looking slightly rocked now.
Big leg drop.
right to the knee. And Lynch was scouted there. There's the tag.
Just manhandling their opponent.
A fall-away slam. Makes the much-needed tag. Neckbreaker.
Rollins dead to rights, in desperate need of salvation. Look out! Incredible impact. Perfect execution from the champ. Wait for it.
Alabama slam. Big elbow drop. Alabama slam. Seth losing any command of this match. The champion into the pin. No, stops the count at 2. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can.
Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title. And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Hardcore Icon, the Hardcore Icon, Hardcore Eddie, and the Specialist, Russian Gladiator, the Technician,
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost a reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Oh, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
Alba! You are just who I've been looking for.
It's a hilarious new arrival. How wonderful.
It is! I have an incredible idea to stop these mutiny attacks once and for all.
Let's have it then. How will we stop Mutiny's insurrection?
Magic. You and Isla Dawn cursed the tag titles. You take opponents out of your path with supernatural forces. You just need to turn that power against Mutiny.
What exactly is it that you expect us to do?
You could turn the mutiny into some big fat toads.
What are you doing?
You could send them on a goose chase down a long, dark road.
Is this a song of some kind?
You could curse them, you could vex them, then together you can hex them.
Stop! Enough!
I just figured there are so many witches in musicals that if I sang...
We are not musical witches.
You won't have to do it alone. I can help you, please. Let me learn from you and Isla. We could be an unholy trinity. We could make up a secret handshake that we spend hours perfecting with spins and clicking heels and all in perfect unison.
No secret handshakes, but fine, we'll give this a try. You can be in our corner for our match against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Be warned though, once you step on this path, there's no turning back. Do you really want to learn our secrets?
Yes! I'll gather up some mandrake root, practice my chanting. I bet I can find a crystal ball. All the witchy stuff.
That will not be necessary. If you're going to hang with the Unholy Union, you'll need to elevate the group, not take it down.
Yes, of course. You want elevation? You are going to get it.
It's time for the Unholy Union to make their presence known. They send a shiver right down my spine.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven don't look too scared, Byron.
Or it looks like they've got a new member of their coven.
That's one half of the Unity Champions. Why would she be associating with the unholy union?
I'm not sure, Saxton, and it doesn't look like Isla and Alba are quite sure either.
Wait a second here. Is she floating?
This is witchcraft!
Well, that spell didn't turn out too well.
At least Chelsea and Piper were amused.
See, Saxton? There was no real magic here.
Isla and Alba do not seem very happy with their new acolyte.
Looks like their coven mate is ready to go anyway. She's leading the charge to the ring.
She's leading it on her own. Isla and Alba have abandoned their new sidekick.
And the witch in training has no idea she's alone.
She does now.
The referee's making this a handicap match. Here we go with one half of the Unity Tag Team Champions in an unscheduled handicap match.
After the way she made a mockery of the Unholy Alliance's entrance, she might just have it coming.
Isla Dawn and Alba Fire looked pretty annoyed. I just hope they didn't put a curse on this whole arena.
Oh.
Look at this hair pull mat slam.
Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.